Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty, and we are an emerging nation. We've spent 3.5 years putting in some really solid foundations, and we're now in a position where we're building our economy, strengthening the liquidity and the value of our currency for the benefit of all our citizens, because all our citizens receive a handout of our currency every month. It depends on how much activity they've done to receive these free handouts. Some get very little, some get quite a lot. We also have a free raffle every month, which people can win literally tens of thousands of dollars worth of our currency. And these all go into their wallet, building them wealth from which we allow limited controlled withdrawals to make sure that we maintain the liquidity and value of our currency. It's available to anybody. Nobody needs to put their hand in their pocket, although most of our members decide to put something in because they can get where they want to go faster and easier. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And if you are a guest, or if you are a member, or if you are somebody that just happened by and wonders what's going on, you are very welcome. Anybody can be a citizen of the United States of the world. We Share Abundance, as long as they are not a minor. They have to be of legal age. Other than that, nothing matters. We just see everybody as a human being. We don't pigeonhole people because they're male or female, black or white, tall or small, or whatever else. We just see everybody as a human being. We recognize that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other member of our community. And we have a little affirmation that we'll be doing in a moment that helps us with that non-separatist ideology. And we will also be starting in a moment with a very short prayer to help us find the path to happiness. I will be heading over to Facebook, as I say, but before we go, we have got a couple of people in YouTube, which we only see here. We have this Kamar Din Sayal, who's been here for the last 3 evenings with the same request, saying he wants a return of his money. He gets the same answer: put in a support ticket and we'll deal with it. We can't deal with it on a live event. Okay, Luis Montero is in from Portugal saying hi to people. And we have somebody in from somewhere. Well, in fact, we know from Doncaster, UK, but we don't have the name put to it. But that's in Facebook. And I'm going to head over there in a moment now. I'm going to turn off my speakers. Facebook is where we do get most of the interaction. And when I get to Facebook, I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when that comes up, I'll be looking for the 9th. I was going to say 10th. I'm getting ahead of myself. The 9th of November. So far, so good. And the comments panel up now. Yes, so we do. And we have Norman in. I thought it was Norman from Doncaster, UK. We have Kingsley in from Manchester in the UK. And we got Richard in from Devon in the UK. There we go. 3 from the UK, 1 from Portugal so far. So we might as well get started right away with that short prayer to get us on that path to happiness, because that is really what we all seek, is just to be happy. Those things that you think you want in life are there in your mind as desires because you feel they're going to make you happy. So happiness is what we really seek. It's not money, it's not cars, it's not more time, it's not children, it's not relationships, it's not any of those things. Those things are all a part of what we believe will lead to happiness. But you can't buy happiness. Happiness comes from within and it can only be earned through loving service to others. Yes, you'll get pleasure, short-term pleasure from the things that you can buy if you have the cash to buy it and you didn't before. But you'll always be wanting something more. You'll always be searching for something. You will never be satisfied with what you have until you get on that path of loving service to others. And that'll fill you with that joy that'll always be there. The great thing about that is when you follow that path, all those other things that you think that you want to need will come to you if you still desire them. They'll automatically flow to you. It's a natural law. It's as concrete as the law of gravity or any other natural law. Uh, so that is what this little short prayer is about. So we'll get started now with this prayer. Then we'll have that affirmation that helps us maintain that non-separatist ideology we have. And then we'll get into the updates. Okay? So here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask you that you may bless the We Share Abundance community, that it will fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay, and we have the affirmation that goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, let's tell you where we're up to. I was hoping that we were going to, in fact, in the scheduled uh, broadcast thing, I put an image of somebody paying with a card, I think, and something along those lines anyway, because we have added the ability to buy Share Hope tokens in the exchange with a debit or credit card. And I was going to do a video of how that all works and everything else. The problem is when I started to do the video, it didn't work. The video worked, but the payment didn't work. Not sure why, but it was late on. We didn't have time to check it. I asked Deviani to get it loaded. It's loaded, but it is not functioning correctly. The payment is being made, but the tokens are not being allocated into your. No doubt it will be fixed pretty quickly tomorrow, but at the moment it is not working. So I've not done the video. I was going to send a message out about it and emails and things, but I've been trying to do other things, and there's no good sending the email because it isn't working. However, we will get it sorted. It is there in principle. The payments are going through. If anybody does use it and they make a payment, we will see the payment going through. We will be able to manually put that in place tomorrow. I can't do it. There's no way of doing it through the admin panel, but we will get it all updated and sorted out. But it should be automatic, and it will be automatic as soon as we get to it tomorrow. And hopefully we'll get out then tomorrow telling people that it is available. What else on that exchange page? The exchange page is very, very important to everything we're doing going forward because it enables people to buy Share Hope tokens. It enables people to buy them with crypto, with a card. They can pay with crypto through a crypto processor, such as Now Payments or Coin Payments, or once we get it connected properly to the blockchain, I'll tell you a bit more about that in a moment. It will allow you to simply transfer crypto from your uh, wallet on the blockchain into your ShareHope Exchange wallet, and from there do whatever you wish with it. You can exchange it to ShareHope. You can exchange it from ShareHope into USDT. You can move it into your available cash wallet. Your available cash wallet is then going to be the place where you will be able to pay for anything we sell or offer, any products, any service, and anything at all will all be done through that available cash wallet. When you earn commissions, they will go directly into your available cash wallet, and you can move them from your available cash wallet into the exchange, as you can move them from the exchange into the available cash wallet. Hope that makes sense for you. So that's why it's so important. You'll be able to convert it, and you will be able to use it in any way that you choose. Additionally, we need to get that link sorted out in the in the exchange to the blockchain, and we've not done it yet. We have been badly let down by the guy that we've paid pretty much everything that was owed to him. He doesn't respond anymore. He's just disappeared. So today I've been looking for somebody else that can help us because we're struggling a little bit to get that completed. Although everything is supposed to be there, it's like having a it's like having a new car without the keys. That's basically where we are with it. It's all there supposedly. We don't know because we're not good enough experts on this, and so we've not been able to get it to work. But supposedly it's all there, like that car in your drive, but we don't have the key to make it work. So I've been looking for other people to help, and I always believe things happen for a reason and happen for the best in the long run. So I've been speaking to several people, but one person in particular today who has a team of people, and he's been very responsive. He um, is keen to work with us and may work with us ongoing as an assistant and a backup to Devyani. This is just muted at the moment. We don't know. This is just something that I'm thinking along the lines of from what I've spoken to him about. But we need to get in touch with Devyani. The first thing that he'll be doing is sorting out what's happening on the crypto, but they don't only do crypto things, they do other types of development and programming, and we will be entering into that because this is what I was discussing with him, but it's all over my head, you know. So we need Devyani first of all to say, okay, this guy's good. He's helped us sort out the crypto, and he understands the type of language we use because there are different programming languages, and some people are great in JavaScript, but they're not very good in something else, or they're good in something else but not good in Java. And I mean that's a very basic example because I think most of the developers use Java within other things as well. But you hopefully get where I'm coming from. So when he gets in touch with Devyani will be able to find out just what they are capable of, and we'll be able to provide them with some tasks that may help us get things done quicker. um, and we've tried people before. We had when Christian was working with us, we had Christian, and he didn't have the time to do much, so um, he employed people from Upwork, 3 people in total, which we paid for, and they never completed anything correctly. They caused more trouble than benefits, and it was money down the drain. And it wasn't just the money that we paid out for their services, it was time to correct all the mess that they made in doing what we thought were simple tasks for them. So we will be very cautious with anybody else, but this guy sounds really, really good. And so I'm of the hopeful opinion that he will answer our prayer for assistance in all aspects, and they are very, very good with crypto. We could even do things with smart contracts and things like that. So it's perhaps a really good contact, and um, we we may be blessed moving forward through that. Okay. I see we've got Akpomade in from Nigeria as well, and Bozina in from Scotland. So that's on the exchange side. If everything goes well tomorrow, then we'll know more about this new guy's capabilities, him and his team, and we will also um, get the exchange working. Okay, so that will be a big step forward. Um, the ROI tips now. Uh, I've had a message after my complaints, if you like, to them, um, turned in very carefully worded um, and quite lengthy comments about what they are doing and that we have got to be responsible for our own efforts and all this sort of stuff. And I accept that we are responsible for our own efforts, but everything that they've asked us for, we have done. It's their efforts that are causing the problem. And they continually just come back and say, "Oh, yeah, tough, really. I mean, the niche you're in, it's very difficult to get good cost per lead if you were promoting the keto diet, for example." And then this is an example again. They said we can get you leads for a dollar fifty. Big deal, you know. That's like that's like saying if you uh, no, I can't think of an example, but it's it's not valid, is it? We don't want leads in the crypto. They know what we want leads in, and we're not getting them at the price. I said, you know, okay, big deal. Your response is no assistance, no help whatsoever. What we need is a plan from you moving forward on how we're going to get this thing off the ground and generate sales and income. So that's where it's at the moment. Um, it's um, it's ongoing. We're stuck with it. We will get something out of it. How much, what we get, how well is difficult to assess at this moment in time. We've got to get it off the ground. We've got to get it up and running. But you know, it's we can't just go on testing at $50 a day Um, okay, we've done that, but that $50 a day now has run into weeks, and it's thousands of dollars, and um, that money should have been spent on not just testing. I mean, okay, we've got a few leads out of it, but nothing like we should have got. And it's money we can ill afford to keep putting in just on testing. We've got to move forward with it. We don't have a bottomless pit of cash. They seem to have a bottomless pit of where we can throw it into, um, you know, but we're not able to do that. So the dialogue goes on a little bit. It will come to an end at some point, and we will get something sorted out and started and be doing something with it, hopefully soon. But it's very, very unlikely that we're going to get any financial assistance in getting the lead. And I wasn't hopeful of that. I told you that initially, but it is something that I felt was an avenue I have to pursue. Um, so I've pursued it, but it doesn't seem to be leading anywhere. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We do need that plan in place. We need to be getting this running and making the sale. Okay. So that's where we are. Um, my little boy's just got himself comfortable on the sofa there. Right. Now then, we've got Andrew in as well, saying good morning from New Zealand. Um, so that is ROI tip. That is the exchange page. Those are the main things that we're on at the moment. I've spent most of the day in meetings with different people trying to get the everything sorted out and running. So I've not been able to do very much. But one of the things that we did do, because I had quite a lengthy meeting with Devyani as well during the day, and we discussed whether or not we should put in a pre-launch page for the 777 plan. And I think we're going to do that because we can knock up that page pretty quickly in um, a day or two, and we can have a page where you'll be able to promote that page. People can register, and people can register and pay. So you'll be able to build a team, if you like, of people that are registering. Um, Ideally, we want them to register and pay because pre-launch pages in the normal run of things, they attract thousands of people. It's very easy to build a list. Well, it's not a list, but a team, if you like, with thousands of people in it. 10,000 people is pretty simple on a pre-launch because if you get a page that advertises a potential and it's free to join, people go, oh yeah, okay, boom, I'm in. But as soon as you say now it's time to pay, they say, okay, goodbye. Um, and they don't do anything. So you've spent time and money getting 10,000 people in, and at the end of the day, you pay the fee for whatever it is that they're getting into. They're putting you into some plan or other, and it may be, let's say it's $100, and you're going to get 50% commission. You're lucky out of your 10,000 people to get into profit, in all honesty, because there are so many people that just say, "Oh, well, I thought it was only going to be $10. I'm not interested in that," whatever it is. And that happens consistently, and it always has. So that's why I didn't really want to put up a pre-launch page, but we are going to put one up, and we are going to let people register free. but we're going to also request that they make payment, and we're going to give them some sort of incentive. I'm not exactly decided what yet. I've got a few ideas to put some skin in the game, whether it's $5 or whether it's $635, doesn't matter. We want commitment from the people. So we are going to push for some sort of commitment from them. But initially, we're going to get them signed up, and they will just sign up free in We Share Abundance, but they will be in your team, and then we'll be pushing for a commitment from them to get to get into the plan, and we will have some sort of incentive offer to get people to do that and make a commitment. Let's say I've got some ideas, but I haven't really finalised them yet. It's no big deal to put those in. It's getting the page set up so it's easy for people to just register, and then getting um, the end done, which Viviani reckons shouldn't take very long. So we can get that done pretty quickly, and that will give you a boost in helping get that pre-launch done, get people in, whether they paid or not. You ideally want to push them to pay because the people that don't are going to be dead wood for you, really. So there you go. How do you get to them? You have a messaging system in your back office. You can message all your downline from that messaging system. So you can keep pushing people to get into the plan through that internal messaging system. If you want to build your own, I'm taking no responsibility for it, build your own splash page that will put them into an email list as well. I mean, I would recommend you do that. And if you've got an autoresponder account, they all will give you some sort of facility to be able to build that and do that. They're not all simple. I find GetResponse and Aweber totally confusing, in all honesty, but I know many of you will probably find them a lot easier. But there are others. AIOP is, I think, pretty easy to use, but because it's double opt-in, it's not as you won't get as many people joining. There is things like Leads League, I believe, is pretty easy, but once again, I think that's double opt-in. I've never used MailChimp, but you can get a free account with MailChimp. I don't know whether you can have a single opt-in with MailChimp or not. I don't know, but you'll be able to build your own there. There are lots of systems out there that you can do if you choose to. If not, that's fine. You will be able to message them through the internal messenger. But if you could do it through email and the internal messenger, that would be beneficial to you. I think when people joined, I'm not sure. No, I don't think you get the email. I don't think we've been able to do that because of privacy rules and regulations. But anyway, we will be moving forward with that. Where are we? It's Friday tomorrow, and it won't be done until Monday, Tuesday of next week, probably something like that. So there we go. I am optimistic about this meeting with this other development team and the guy that I'm involved with. Um, I have been through the mill with a few different options today, believe me, but this does look promising, and it will help us going forward if it works out okay. So keep your fingers crossed on that one, because it will give us more development power, uh, subject to our budget, of course. Um, we, we should be able to move forward faster with lots of different projects if we can get it all sorted out. Anything else? Uh, those are the main concerns that I've been on today. Um, People ask about various other things. Uh, funds are fighting against the people that took away the website and the cash. I can't remember what the organisation is that did it, but one of the government organisations did that. And apparently they have acquired the services of one of the top barristers in this field. And from the information, uh, I think it says he's never lost a case. I find that hard to believe. Everybody loses a case now and again. But anyway, whether he has or not, apparently he's a pretty good guy. Where let's see if I've got this. Uh, and he's doing it at a knockdown price of 10 grand, or certainly that's what he started with. Um, da, 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 da. Here we go. They have secured the counsel of the highest nature in Paul Hanson. Mr. Hanson is someone who has never lost a case and is confident in moving forward to represent Coach A and myself on behalf of the entire community as we go to war to clear our names and get all of our money that was seized by the CFTC, whatever the CFTC stands. Mr. Hanson has agreed to this for a nominal $10,000 fee. This is a tremendous blessing. The law firms we spoke with wouldn't even consider anything under 25,000 each, or 50,000 just to get started. So basically, they're calling on the community to raise the 10 grand to get started. I think we'll be able to do that throughout the community. There was quite a large funds community. If everybody chipped in like 10 bucks, they would raise that 10 grand very quickly. Um, so hopefully that will move forward. It's not going to be fast. It, um, it never ever moves fast in these legal issues, but it would mean that we would get our money back if everybody gets their money back. Um, and it may mean that it would continue operating. Who knows? But for $10 or so, it's worth a punt. Okay, it's a better bet than trying to sue somebody that has stolen your money, because the chances of getting anything back from that are remote. It it's a better bet than reporting somebody that has conned you or scammed you to the authorities to get your money back, because the authorities will take all the money that they can out of that and they'll use it to fund their investigations and everything else. And you'd be lucky to get a few cents on the dollar back from that. So it's a better proposition than you would normally end up with. So we'll see how it goes on. Um, I don't think it's going to happen quickly. It could take years, in all honesty. Okay, so that is a bit of news on funds. Incomation, which has been a right pain. Um, we put in for 2 slots in incomation, and so far that cost us what? It cost us 5 grand in total. We've had nothing back. But they have restructured. I've not had time to look into what's going on there. Um, they've sent out information, which, as I say, I've not had time to go through yet. But anybody that was in incubation should have received that. I think there's a PDF and also a video explaining it all, or there was a Zoom call that I could get on or something like that. So there may be something happening with incubation as well. Would be beneficial to everybody that got involved in incubation. There we go. Vortic, no further news so far. We just have that counter going down, but there's been no further developments that have been worthy of them notifying anybody. So it's whatever's going on is going on in the background. I know some people are saying, "Oh, it shouldn't take 8 months to restructure." I think the 8 months that they are using is to rebuild their capital because they lost a considerable amount of money, apparently. How much, we don't know. They did give some explanation as to how and why, but I didn't understand it, and I don't suppose most people will. But if they can then take what they're left with and rebuild their fund so that they can repay everybody, which is their intention, then if it takes them 8 months or 12 months or 2 years or 5 years, it doesn't matter as long as they're honest about it and get the thing done. So that is where Vortic are. I don't think there's anything else that I intended to cover, and I can't see any questions here. Let me check in the app if there's anything in there from anybody. Scrolling down. Akpomade is in here in YouTube, but I think he's in Facebook as well. But Akpomade is from Nigeria. If he's not in Facebook, I think the Akpomade that we've seen in Facebook as well. Yeah, he's in here. So he's in both YouTube and Facebook. He likes to double up on things. So that pretty much covers it. That's all I've got for you. Yesterday, I apologise. I said that the Avazoo webinar was at 8 o'clock, and of course it was at 9 o'clock. I didn't get on it live, but I did watch it today. They were talking about a scam, so it was something new, this particular scam. You and I probably all know that every token has many duplicates that people try and scam with. If you look for the Wheat Abundance or Visa token in Waves, you'll find dozens of them. But there's only one real one. There's only one genuine one. This is another reason why we're leaving Waves, because they won't put our token out as a valid token. It's in with all the other tokens, so people don't know what they're doing and what they're dealing with. Okay. But that's it. But there was something that they were saying that it's important to get on the Saturday webinar for, and if you can't invite a guest. If you've not seen the webinar, maybe you should watch it anyway, because maybe you don't know about this scam that people use duplicate tokens. They look like the real thing, but they're not. So like buying a Gucci handbag for a couple of dollars off a seller in the street is probably not the real thing. It may not matter to you, but it would matter to you if you bought some tokens and they were worthless when you got them and you could use them for whatever it was you wanted them for. Okay, so there you go. So that's it for today. No questions, no comments, no real news. I think England won the game in the World Cup. Wow. I can't remember who they beat. um, Netherlands or somebody like that, perhaps. Not a class nation. They've really had a bad run in there. Um, it happens. Okay. Right. Now then, that's it from me. I'll be back here, same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Until then, don't wait for the launch page. Get people in now before somebody else does. There will be a lot of people joining that 7 program once the word starts getting out, especially once it starts paying out. We will have some professional um, videos to make it. I was going to say to make it look attractive. It is attractive, but to show how attractive it is. It's not. These videos won't be hype. These videos will be just presenting how good this plan is. It is going to make everybody that gets involved in it a profit. And the people that get involved in it and promote it consistently, persistently, will literally make a fortune. We're talking 6 and 7 figures in a relatively short space of time for people that get out there and put some effort in. Okay, with that said, do it. Okay, share some love and abundance, go the extra mile, and I'll see you later, alligator. Hey, crocodile. Yeah, see you later, alligator. Oh, where a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. Come on. See you later, alligator. Yeah.